Hey there, you filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show, and today we're going to be checking out something new from Jeff Foxworthy and a new line of grit chips. Alright, so there you have it. It's Jeff Foxworthy's, what do you got here? Southern Creations. And these are grit chips. These are chips made from corn grit. And I got the cheddar cheese brand. There are 4 different flavors of these. There's this. There's jalapeno and cheddar. A sweet heat, and then there was just the original. Pfft, nobody wants to see that. So these, as far as Southern Creations, and you think of the South and breakfast, and you think of grits, and mostly people will do that butter on there, and then like a piece of cheese over top, melted cheese, and that's South. As far as jalapeno and cheddar, I've never heard of anybody putting jalapenos into their grits. I've never heard of anybody putting chili seasoning in there or anything like that. Maybe sugar. You know, it's pretty much the South equivalent to oatmeal. I in particular prefer oatmeal. On the back here there is a write-up, and we'll just skip right along about his Uncle Earl, how to get to the stadium, blah blah blah. So when one of my Yankee buddies, who the fuck says Yankee anymore, man? Come on. Get out of the fucking trailer. One of my Yankee buddies told me he created a brand new grit chip. I just had to try it. And once I did, I just had to be a part of it. Today I'm all in. And Jeff Foxworthy's cheddar cheese grit chips are ready to sweep the nation. Hey man. So you stole your buddy's idea there, slapped your name on it and called it your own. Good going. This guy might be a redneck. Got gluten-free there. And on the back, yeah, it says, give Jeff's other flavors a try, original jalapeno cheddar and sweet heat. Just one more thing to love about the South. I'm not bullshitting you. There it is in print. So, alright, go check out those other flavors. I don't know if we're going to cover them in the weeks to come. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely not the original. But we might take a peek at the sweet heat, maybe. Alright, time to get into these and see if these taste like cheese and grits at breakfast time. Only in crunchy potato chip form, because what can get lazier than that? So right off the bat, it smells like a cheesy Frito, basically, and it looks like a gigantic Frito. These, you know, I don't know about grits, but every time you pick up a Frito, you've been eating grits. Who knows? Here we go. Now on that first bite there, the first thing I got hit with was like a pungent cheddar cheese flavor, like you would find with Sun Chips. And it has the gritty breakdown also of that of a Sun Chip, but the back end flavor of a Frito. Like straight Dorito, corn chip, that's the kind of flavor going on here. Not exactly as high quality as a Dorito is. It's more along the lines of the generic Doritos that you'd find when you go into a store. And that cheese flavor, it's like I say, it's sweet and it's pungent. So there is a little bit of a sweetness to it, kind of like sweet grits would have, a little bit of sugar on the grits or something like that. And the flavor, the cheese flavor, is very fast and leaves behind that kind of corn chip flavor to it. And if you can see what I'm talking about here on this one, the flavoring on there, as you can see, is loose. It's loosely coated. That's a loose seasoning on there. So it comes off very fast in your mouth. As soon as the wetness in your mouth gets a hold of that, boom, that's your sweet, pungent cheddar flavor all up front, and then you're left with that corn chip, and that's why. We got a loose seasoning on here. Overall, not bad. Outside of that little sweetness, little zing, that little sweetness that it has on there, you would never know that this was grits. You wouldn't pick this out as grits. If you just saw a bowl of these and you snatched them up, you would be thinking Frito. I had the Frito Stadium Nacho flavor one time. It was a limited edition run that we had in our area. I don't know if they carry it regular. Probably around ballparks and stuff. They probably carry that stuff regularly. But as far as here, it was limited edition. It was very spicy. It had a very definite zing, like a nacho zing to it. Not bad, but these aren't bad at all. I would definitely give these a low 4 out of 5. I think if they just work on the adherence of the seasoning to the chip itself, that might bring it up to a higher 4, but overall, a 4 is a 4. Definitely pick this up, give it a try. Try the other 3 flavors also. Don't know if we'll ever get around to them. Let me know what you think. Just leave me a message down in the comment section, or follow us on Twitter at @TheRealMrDirty. I think it's about time you got out of here and started to have that rotten day.